Hey, Kingsland, Charles Billingsley here. It's good to be back with you. I know that we are in unprecedented times, in just a very strange season, a very difficult season for many of you. I'm honored to be with you this morning. John Bolin, I know your new worship pastor he's a good friend of mine. I'm so thrilled that you have him along with Josh and the rest of the team. This is an awesome thing. And John contacted me and asked me if I would to just give you a special song today. And I do want to give you that. And I also want to thank Ryan Rush as well. What a wonderful staff you have. And even though you're not able to meet in the building at this time, although Texas is getting close, I just want to give you some encouragement and lift you up with this song. Before I give you this song, many of you don't know this, but I've just come through 4 weeks of this horrific coronavirus. For some reason, I don't know why, I ended up with a rather severe case and in the hospital and all kinds of crazy stuff. And through that, the Lord taught me a lot about how fragile life is, about how faith is so essential in our lives. But another thing he reminded me is that we don't have anything to fear. You know, the Bible tells us 365 times, do not be afraid. Don't fear. And listen, you have nothing to fear as a child of God. You're on the winning team. He has your back. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. And so put all your trust and your energy into your faith, not into fear. And I pray that as a church, when you are finally able to gather together again, that you will worship with reckless abandon in your heart. Don't hold back. He's worthy and he's worth it. Let me give you this song. It's a song called Where You're Supposed to Be. We wrote it about 6 months ago, and little did I know when we released this song, literally on one of the nights I was staying in the hospital, little did I know how timely these lyrics would become in this day and age. So listen closely to the lyrics and the message of this song, and I pray it will bless you. God bless you, Kingsland. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ryan, and I hope to see you soon. You said you believe God works in all things for your good. You've seen enough to always trust his heart. But now life is hitting harder than you ever thought it could. The light of hope is threatening to go dark. You pray you'll see the seasons change, asking for a brighter day. Could it be God's best for you is in this very place? What if blessings come from rocky roads the faithful have to climb? What if growing faith looks like an old fight you're facing one more time? What if God is working perfectly in ways you're soon to see? Then maybe you're right where you're supposed to be. Well, I know you're growing weary and so tired of how things are. Voices saying, run, don't be a fool. 'Cause the hardest thing sometimes is waiting with a patient heart and not get ahead of what God plans to do. There could be something good that waits in store, the very thing you're praying for. It may be time to just be still and know that he is Lord. What if blessings come from rocky roads the faithful have to climb? What if growing faith looks like an old fight you're facing one more time? What if God is working perfectly in ways you're soon to see? Then maybe you're right where you're supposed to be. You're in the grip of his grace, in the palm of his hand. the eye of the storm is the center of His plan? What if blessings come from rocky roads the faithful have to climb? What if growing faith looks like an old fight you're facing one more time? What if God is working perfectly in ways you're soon to see? Then maybe you're right where you're supposed to be. Oh, maybe you're right where you're supposed to be. Oh, maybe you're right where you're supposed to be. Would you sing this with me? Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on me. Make that your prayer today. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh on me. Melt me, mold